12-volt fuse.
Yeah, that'll be for when I do the batteries. Probably next month's project.
Actually, let's put it over.
Oh yeah.
And then we'll just pull this. So hey everybody, it's TR back with another RV how-to. Sorry about the noise. Hopefully I can filter some of that out. I'm sitting here with my buddy Andrew. He's got a 2004 Newmar Dutch Star like mine, and he's getting a new inverter today. I think you're happy about that, aren't you?
I am, yeah, this has been a long time coming.
So what he got here was this Victron Energy Multiplus Whiz Bang Booty Scooty Heavy Grab that bag. So this is an inverter charger. So not only will it take 12 volts to 110, so he can use that for his outlets in the coach. It's a charger, and so it will charge his battery pack. We got to figure out how we're going to put this together. So we're going to come over here and look in his compartment. So he's got a lot of Victron gear. You like it?
I do. I'm very happy with it. It's nice because everything's connected, and it regularly updates their website, so I can always look to see like what my batteries have done over time.
Oh yeah.
What the solar's done over time.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I'm really happy with it. This is the piece that's been missing for a long time.
Yeah. Well, and I have the Victron gear too, but I don't have that. But I have the same exact solar charge controller. He's got this whiz bang computer widget here that we'll show you here in a minute, but that's pretty nice. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to take, this is the old inverter, we're going to remove it. I think we're going to remove this temporarily because I think we're going to mount this on this wall right here. And then we're going to relocate this charge controller back here. There'll be room after this comes out, and then we're going to remove this steel shelf. So the first thing we need to do is we got to get this thing safe. So why don't you kill the 110?
All right, I got to go to the basement for that, so I'll be right back.
Okay, so while we're getting everything kind of unhooked and ready to get things turned off, I'll show you what we got here. So this is the Victron Smart Solar Charge Controller. This has Bluetooth built into it, and that's how I monitor mine. And then here's the really smart piece of the Victron equipment. That's the Venus. That connects everything and keeps all the stats that Andrew was talking about earlier. This here is his battery monitoring system. This is the BMV 712. Same one I have. And in fact, we installed this when he visited Tucson last year, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So, and then I put mine in like a week and a half later. They're great. I mean, if you're going to be serious about any kind of boondocking, you need to know what your battery status is. And this BMV 712 is the best one on the market as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, you'll pay 50 bucks more than some of the others, but it's definitely worth the 50 bucks. The rest of this is that this is his feed from the solar charge controller to his battery pack. He's just tying it in right here on the positive side of the inverter. And then this is the negative side of the inverter. This is the charge wire. So this is a 30 amp circuit coming in from the breaker panel that's directly above this container. Then this side is the power out. We're going to have to lengthen these cables, which is not going to be a huge deal. At this point, I think we're probably ready. The solar charge controller is off. This should kill the inverter. Should be off now. Why don't you run a double check? All right, you're driving, not me.
Yep, all right.
So,
okay.
So let's start by removing this, okay? So we can safe up this terminal, which is the hot one from the battery. And that's a 1/2 inch. And then wrap that red terminal. As soon as you pull it off there, just go ahead and wrap it up. Pull the top one off. Yeah, that one. Move it, set it down here out of the way. And then go ahead and pull that one off and then wrap it.
showing on that side.
It's pretty good. I just tuck it back out of the way.
Yeah, I wonder if I should get a little bag or something to put around it.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Just go ahead and tuck it in there behind that back part of the shelf that the other inverter's sitting on. Tuck it behind that brace.
Oh, okay.
Get behind that. That's good enough until we get there. Just takes it out. Okay, so what I like to do is put those nuts and washers back on those terminals.
Oh, okay.
That way you won't lose them, because you'll probably be able to put that on Craigslist and sell it.
Okay.
Let's pull this ground loose. Here. That is a frame ground. That's what that is. So, let's screw that back in so it's more tight. Alright, so what we need to do is, we know this orange cable is coming in, right? So that's your charge, so we're just going to pull this out. Get this one out of here. And then we'll bring that down. Okay, let's take those loose. They should be standard. You might have to use that red screwdriver though. It's got a narrower blade on it. And this side we're just going to pull down. This is the output side, so take that one and that one loose. All right, so now let's just go ahead and loosen up this nut, this here, and then the one on the other side too. Point that, and then just pull this cable out. Now comes the fun part. Now we got to get the bolts out of this mount. So that's going to probably be, that looks like 3/8. Again.
Where do you, oh, they're on top.
There's one here,
Okay.
and there's one in this corner. And I think they're 3/8. Can you get on it? It's kind of a fat socket.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just like usual, it takes 20 minutes to do a 5-minute job. Go ahead and grab that other side there. Okay, you got her?
Yep.
Sweet. Okay, let's go ahead and get your solar charge controller out of there.
All right.
Awesome. And then go ahead and let's go ahead and pull that switch out too.
This one here?
Yeah, it's only got one screw holding it in.
Finally, I get to use power tools.
More power. Looking pretty good. So I think that inverter, we want to mount as high on that wall as we can because all your cables come in from the bottom, right?
Yep.
So that'll give us plenty of room down here. Let's see, do you have, let's see if they give us like a mounting template. All right.
Oh, you know what?
Do I know what?
So this goes on the wall first.
Precisely.
And then we hang it.
That's exactly right. And then we get to the bottom and screw the bottom in. So I do see a potential problem here in that this cable's not going to be long enough, and this one's probably not either if we put it on this wall. So what I'm thinking here, okay, that's 14.5.
Would you want 4 inches from the top and 8 inches from the back?
8.5 from the back, 4 inches from the top. That will be our center line. Right now, on either side of that, about 1.5 to 2 inches from that center line, measure 4 inches down from the roof, from this top. That's going to give us a level line, so that when we put that bracket in there, it'll be at 4 inches across. Okay.
Oh, they gave us hardware.
So that center hole in the bracket, put on about that center line.
Okay. So like this?
Yeah, let me get over the top of here and see. And actually, we want this 4 inches, so bring this down. From the top down to there, and then just eyeball it to center on the center of the bracket. Okay. Right, this side needs to come up. Okay, here's this. Let me get over here and hold this. Put the center screw in first. Now we can square it up. Good.
All right.
Let's see what we can do about setting this up in there. All right. So see if you can hook that up in there. Let me grab it over here. Try to put all this in. You get underneath it. Does it move back and forth at all? Oh, good.
Seated. I'm not sure it's seated.
Let me take a peek. All right. Now it's seated.
I was expecting that downward movement. I didn't get it. I was like,
Now, see. That's
just gonna have to twist that lug around a little bit.
Muy bueno. Oh yeah, that's no biggie though. I'm very happy with that. Now, that's nothing.
Yeah.
That's easy. Okay, so let me get this up here. Hey, we're still on. Okay, so I think we got this figured out. Took us a few minutes, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna mount this bus bar about right here. We'll come from the inverter to the bus bar. Everything else will connect to the bus bar. We'll come over here, we'll have the shunt, then we'll have the switch, and then we'll feed the battery. So we don't need to watch all that. Catch you in a bit. So we're making really good progress here. We had to make a parts run, go out and get some extra parts here to finish up this electrical here. This is the house wiring. And so we've got to get this finished up, but we've got everything else all installed, all tightened up. Everything's looking really good. So our negative, our positive, we had cables long enough. So this is the negative to the inverter, negative from the battery, the bus bar for all the grounds. So everything that's coming from the house batteries comes through here, goes through the shunt, which is this device right here. That's the BMV, the battery monitor, and that's how we know how much power is come and gone out of the house batteries. This is a disconnect up here. So what we need to work on right now is obviously these two cables. This is the outbound cable for the outlets in the coach, and this is the charge cable coming in here. And so what we need to do is we need to extend both of those down, and we're going to connect them right here. Then all we have to do is reinstall the disconnect from the solar, put the solar charge controller in, and so we're almost done. So anytime you're splicing electrical wires like this, I always like to use a box. It's just safer, it's more secure, and it keeps prying fingers from making mistakes. So all I'm going to do with this is come in here, and we're just going to mount it right there. I can hit this. I'm not getting anything bite into up here.
What's that?
On the top.
Oh, really?
They use long screws too.
How long a screw did you use?
This long. I would have thought that would have got through this plastic and up into the top. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm putting these in here. These are going to hold the cables in place so that they don't pull out.
going somewhere?
Our electrician would have had this all done by now.
You think so?
Wait, but he's not my electrician.
He charges more too.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot more.
I don't know. They got funny, John. Don't talk to me.
All right.
Okay.
So let's mount this up there. Let's try those longer screws.
All right.
Still didn't get anything.
How is that possible?
I have no idea. But we have to think this over. Can we make it all the way over here? Just barely. I think we're gonna have to mount it right there.
Okay.
But I got 6 foot of wire. If we can get through there with this.
So they taught us in the Navy. I to the CAD. Inverts DC to AC, CAD converts AC to DC. Obviously never forgot it. 50 odd years later.
Funny how that works, and you can't remember what you did yesterday though, can you?
No.
Wait.
Don't ask me where I've been.
Yeah.
What about 5 minutes ago?
What was that?
I don't know. Brownies. You wanna check that and make sure it's
Yeah, let me jump in there real quick. So, if we come out of there like this, we come over here, and we come down here, and we gotta come up like this, and yeah, we're gonna be short.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna be short.
Well, so long as we're gonna be short, let's go all the way to the other wall.
Yeah, we can do that. Come over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. All right. So, you want to run and grab 6 more feet of this,
Okay.
and I'll keep wiring, and I'll get as far as I can.
Okay.
Okay?
I'll be right back.
Do you have zip ties?
Yes, I just got him out because I had a feeling. There you go.
Thank you. Show you a trick. Just take those 2 ground wires, one in each hand, and just twist them together.
Like this?
Pull it down so that they're tight, so there's no slack loop in that one. There you go.
Oh.
Now twist it.
Okay.
Give them 2 or 3 twists and then hit them with the pliers. Like this.
Oh, I see.
There you go. And then just trim that off and then hit it with the pliers and just give it a good twist. Good. Hook that puppy up in there.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of black showing, or a little bit of copper showing on this black.
Let me see. I think we'll probably be okay, but let me just take a quick look. What is that? Oh yeah, we're on. All right, so now on this side, let me show you what I did. So we come up here. I just put these up here temporarily. We'll replace them with some other ones when we get these other ones in here. Okay, and I'm just going to come down here. I'm going to come up through, you know, about the same route. So kind of think we pull this over here. And then you're going to come through here and come up here, and we're going to cut this right here.
All right.
All right, so if you look at this, I'm going to let you hook it up.
All right.
The black goes to line in, right?
Yep.
The white goes to neutral, and the ground goes to ground. And it goes on AC out 1.
Okay.
All right? What you're going to do is you're going to just adjust this. You'll get them lined up and then poke them all up in there, and they should all go up in there uniformly together, right? And then tighten them up, and then we tighten up the gland.
Okay.
All right. So we've reinstalled the solar charge controller. It's all good to go. We just finished this up. This is all tidied up. This is where we made our splice from the outbound wire for the house and the charge wire. Those come over here, and those connect right here. Those connect here. I put the solar charge controller right there, so there's the negative and the positive from the solar charge controller. Now you come down here.
All right.
All right, we're gonna smoke test this. We're gonna see if we can let the magic blue smoke out.
All right.
You want to turn it on, or you want me to?
I'm gonna let you do the honors.
Oh, okay. No sparks. Nothing.
Oh, you know what?
What?
Battery disconnect up front.
Did you disconnect it up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, go turn it on.
Shout it if you need me to turn it off.
Okay. Ah! No, I'm kidding. All right.
How's it looking?
Not, I didn't see any smoke. Pretty good.
Okay. All right. So, well, wait. Don't put that on yet.
No, I'm just gonna look and see what we got here. So, I think we want to. Okay, so we should be inverting. Let's see if we got 110 power. Sounds like you do.
Yep.
Sweet.
Cool. You may turn this off real quick so we can put that cover on?
Sure. Actually, you don't need to. We can turn it off back here, Andrew.
All right.
So I think we're done, pal.
I think so. Thank you very much for your help.
You're very welcome, man. This was interesting. It was wasn't any harder than I thought it was going to be. You know, I mean, there's always a little challenge here and there, getting the right amount of wire.
Only 2 trips to the hardware store.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not bad.
you know, that's not bad actually. You know, I think we did well.
Compared to a plumbing job, that's not bad at all.
Yeah, well, let's not talk about plumbing. That's why I'm here helping you with electrical and not plumbing. I'm telling
Fair
you
enough.
what. So you're headed south for winter, right?
I am, yeah. I'm gonna head out on Thursday.
I'm jealous. Yeah. Headed for Arizona?
Arizona, yep.
Yeah,
that's
sweet.
Right.
Sweet.
Yep. Probably go to Flagstaff and then Sedona and then Quartzsite.
Yeah.
And
Sweet.
Tomorrow I'll do my solar.
So actually we're here in Idaho Falls at his mom and dad's house. So he's been up here, what, a month and a half now? A couple months?
Yeah, about 2 months.
Yeah,
about
sweet.
2 months now.
So yeah, it was great to catch up with you again.
Likewise.
And you know where I'm at, so when you come back to see mom and dad, holler at me.
Oh, I'll be back up here next summer.
Yeah? Yeah, Idaho summers are pretty nice, aren't they?
They are very nice.
Well, if you found value in this video, give me that thumbs up. I always appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. Got a lot of great how-to videos, not only around RVs, but in my home renovation that I'm working on right now. And if you have questions or comments, you think we did something wrong, tough, it's done. He's leaving on Thursday. Goodbye. No, but if you think we did something wrong or we overlooked something, be sure and leave it in the comments below, and I'll get him a message and let him know that we screwed something up. But I think we're good based on what I've seen. So thanks a lot for watching. I sure do appreciate it. Till we get together for another how-to video
or just another video in general. Peace. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Take care.